Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pizza fans of all ages. My name is Mike, and welcome to Pizzamon Mario, and this is going to be my first video of 2022. 22-2, if you will. And this is something that's kind of become a little bit of a tradition at this point on my channel, where like every year, I start off with a collection video. In 2020 I did a Nintendo Switch collection video. In 2021 I did a Mario game collection video. Now this year, it's going to be something I surprisingly haven't done yet on my channel, and that is a SpongeBob collection. Yes. Now, as I'm sure you all know at this point, SpongeBob is my favorite show of all time. Not just my favorite Nicktoon, my favorite Nickelodeon show in general, but my absolute favorite show of all time. And I think it's about time I do a collection video on all my SpongeBob stuff. So I'll be showing off all my DVDs, my games, and all my other forms of SpongeBob merchandise, like, toys and stuff. So yeah, let's not waste any more time and take a look. So I'll just take a seat, get comfortable, grab your snacks and beverages, and let's get started. So we're going to do the collection right here on my SpongeBob themed sheet that I put on my dresser. Yeah, you gotta do it here, right? I mean, why wouldn't we? So I'm going to start with the DVDs, then I'll do the games, and then the toys and whatnot. So I'm going to start off with the season sets. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about each season, my thoughts on them, and some of my favorite episodes from the seasons. So let's start, of course, with Season 1. And this is when they came in the big boxes, and then eventually they got released in regular DVD cases. So you have disc 1 and the list of the episodes. I'm going to show off every disc too, so booklet there. And as you see, disc 1 is SpongeBob in his hall monitor outfit, and then disc 2 with fun. Here's a list of episodes. The disc. And finally, disc 3 with Hooky. The hooks. And the disc. Where's the, yeah. Here's the insert. Again, all the list of episodes and special features. So yeah, of course, Season 1 was a very good season. Nice little introduction to SpongeBob. Some of my favorite episodes include Pizza Delivery. I really like that one. Fun, I really like. Bubble Stand, that was really good. I also like Ripped Pants. I've seen some people say they don't like that one, but I mean, I honestly did like that one. Same with Hooky. I know a lot of people don't like that one either, but again, I actually kind of liked it. I mean, how can you not like the "We're going to the carnival, going to the carnival, we're going to the carnival, going to the carnival," that. How can you not like that? Alright, so move on to the next season. Season 2. Again, another big box. This did come with another box, but I don't have it anymore. I do like this box though. It has all like the characters. Even has the Slinging Slasher and Doodle Bob and Grandma SquarePants. Here's the spine of it too. Wormy. Let me just go ahead and take stuff out. So here we have disc 1. It's Wormy there. List of the episodes. And then insert and disc. And disc 2. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy unite! Yeah. The disc. And disc 3, the Graveyard Shift. And the Slinging Slasher. The slash winning the trash thinning, mash flinging, the flash burning, the crash thinning, yes, the hash slinging slasher, the disc. So this was the first season of SpongeBob that I bought. I've had this for years and years and years. It's been through a lot. Yeah, that's why I don't have the other box for this anymore. Yeah, again, one of the classic seasons, you know. I do really love it. Some of my favorite episodes include, well, of course, there's Band Geeks, you know, the fan favorite episode of the series, for the most part. And what else? There's Graveyard Shift, of course. I love that one. Big Pink Loser I like. Life of Crime. What else? Dying for Pie. You know, there's a lot of episodes I like from this season, so yeah. He was season 3. It's kind of the fan favorite of the classic seasons for a lot of SpongeBob fans. Sometimes though, I'm kind of undecided on season 3. Like, is it my favorite season or season 2 my favorite season? Like, for me, they're both like evenly matched, the seasons. And of course, the list of episodes, discs, you know, the boring old gray disc that Paramount's known for. And of course, the special features include the pilot episode, Help Wanted, which the season 1 set didn't have for copyright issues. Let's see, what are some of my favorites from this season? Well, definitely Chocolate Nuts has to be up there, and Crabborg, Walkabout Bivalve, and Wet Painters, Krusty Krab training video. Let's see what else. So No Weenies Allowed I do like. You know, I mean, I don't really know much I can say about season 3. Really in the classic SpongeBob seasons, hasn't been said already. But yeah. And now we have season 4. Of course, a very divisive season of SpongeBob, you know. You know, a lot of those people out there that are always saying, the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob in the first movie are the only good things about SpongeBob. Every other season after that is trash, and there's nothing good about them whatsoever. And you know, all those sponge boomers, as they're called, always saying that. Well, you know, whenever I hear people say that kind of stuff, there's only one thing I really need to say to them. Shut up! And I'm only talking directly to the sponge boomers when I say that. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there who just generally don't like the seasons past the first movie. You know, it's just not for them, and they can't really get into them. And, you know, that's fine and all. But, like, the sponge boomers take it way too far. They just criticize the season just to criticize on them. They never acknowledge any of the good aspects, because there are a lot of good episodes after the first movie of SpongeBob, just saying. And, you know, they bash other people who like the seasons past the first movie, you know, and all that stuff. They come up with all these crazy excuses as to why these seasons are not good. I mean, you guys probably know about sponge boomers and how they act. Yeah. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say anything. My opinion probably doesn't even matter. Because, I mean, there's not a lot of SpongeBob episodes, honestly, say I dislike, you know? Although kind of spoiling my thoughts on the later seasons. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. You know, of course, there's the inside, the episodes, and the discs. Let's see, what are some of my favorites from this season? Well, definitely Have You Seen the Snail has to be one of them, and Dungeons and Dragons. I love those 2 episodes. Fear of a Krabby Patty. Let's see. I actually like the motion picture episode, Memory Man and Barnacle Boy. I know a lot of people don't like that one, but I did like it. Whale of a Birthday, Karate Island, Born to be Wild, Best Frenemies. I actually kind of like Best Day Ever. I know a lot of people hate that one too, but I don't know, I kind of liked it. I don't know why. Here's season 5. Another season that does get its praise here and there, but for the most part it is pretty divisive as well. Inside, we got stacked disc here. Every DVD collector's favorite type of packaging. Being sarcastic. Oh, come on. Disc! List of episodes there. And take the other ones out. Hold on. List of those episodes. So what are some of my favorites from this season? Well, a standout one is Spy Buddies for me. Also like good old what's his name, New Digs, Krabs a la Mode, Roller Cowards. I do like Getsley Breath of Fresh Squidward. I know a lot of people don't, but yeah. And also for some reason I do like the Inmates of Summer. Like something about that one, I don't know. Maybe because I watched that episode a lot as a kid. But I don't know, because with me and SpongeBob, I grew up with the first 8 seasons. You know, season 7 and 8 were part of my middle school years, but like for my elementary school years, it was seasons 1 through 6. And those are seasons that really were part of my childhood. Not just the first 3 seasons, like pretty much everyone else. I think I'll show these next few seasons at the same time. Because after all, these are everyone's nightmare. The Trio of Terror. The most infamous seasons of any cartoon ever. More infamous than a modern Simpsons season. More infamous than a modern Family Guy season. It's SpongeBob season 6 through 8. Dun dun dun! Okay, dramatic tension aside, let's talk about season 6, shall we? I like the blue and yellow color scheme on this DVD, I will say. And back with all the episodes. And then inside, list of episodes again. And the same boring gray discs. Yeah. So let's see, what are some of my favorites from this season? I like Spongeagus, you know, I thought that one was a cool one. Suction Cup Symphony, I thought that one was funny. House Fancy, I think, is a little overhated. I mean, people mostly hate it for that toenail scene, but aside from that, I think it's a decent episode. Krabby Road, I like. I actually like Gone for some reason. Maybe because of the scenes where SpongeBob is impersonating all Bikini Bottomites, or Bikini Bottomites, or whatever you call them. A Life in a Day, I like. Patty Caper, I like. Probably because I like detective-related episodes, you know, the mystery of whodunit. You know, I get a kick out of episodes like that. What else is here? Oh, Toy Store of Doom, I thought was a good one. Some people hate that one, but I thought it was a good episode. Sandcastles in the Sand, that's kind of a highlight of this season. Some people see it the only good episode this season. Single Cell Anniversary I like as well. You know, there were some episodes I like from this season. Some episodes I'm not really a fan of is Choir Boys and Dear Vikings. I mean, I don't like despise those episodes, but I find them kind of just meh, kind of boring. Don't really care for them all that much. But yeah. Here's season 7. What really bothers me about this DVD is it says just complete 7th season, not the complete 7th season. I mean, maybe it's my OCD talking, but you know, all the seasons, the. No, there is no the! Yeah. That's my OCD talking, probably. Also, they don't have the episodes on the back of this one for some reason. I don't know why, but at least they're on the inside still. So yeah. Disc, as always. Probably should be mentioning this. I haven't mentioned it yet, but I'm probably the only person on the planet that doesn't hate season 6 through 8 of SpongeBob. I know like everyone and their mother hates those seasons, but personally, I don't. Maybe I'm stupid, but I just don't. I'm sorry. I have to be honest with you guys here. I can't lie to my viewers. See, my favorite episodes from this season. I like Tentacle Vision. I actually thought that one was hilarious, to be honest with you. Well, one episode I'm not a fan of is Stuck in the Ringer. I don't really like that one that much. Back to the Past and Bad Guy Club for Villains, I like. And of course, there's the infamous One Course Meal, which another episode I find is kind of meh, really. I don't really care for. Same with the Roto Days. Of course, this is a season that had the Legends of Bikini Bottom episodes, which, you know, I kind of like those ones to an extent. I kind of like the Great Patty Caper again for the whole mystery of whodunit plot. Perfect Chemistry I like. Krusty Dogs, Wreck of the Mauna Loa. And another episode I'm not a huge fan of is Big Sister Sam. I didn't really like that one personally. Speaking of Big Sister Sam, there she is. Now for season 8. I do like the cover on this one as well. The purple and blue color scheme. And I like SpongeBob and Patrick in the figure 8 bubble there. You know, it's nice. There are some people who say that the season wasn't that bad, but you know, it's still generally hated like season 6 and 7. And I figured I bring that up. There you go. List of episodes, boring gray discs. And this time they decided to put the episodes on the back. That's great. Let's see, some of my favorites. Well, a highlight for me is Frozen Face Off. I do love that one. And same with It's a SpongeBob Christmas. That was another good one. Planet of the Jellyfish was good. I actually kind of like the vacation episodes. I mean, I think the first two aren't exactly well liked. Maybe the third one. I kind of like them all. Although this season does have my least favorite episode of the series, and that's Demolition Doofus. I'm not really a fan of that one because I thought that Mrs. Puff was taking her hatred for SpongeBob too far in that episode. You know, trying to get him killed in the Demolition Derby. I mean, I like the concept of SpongeBob being in the Demolition Derby, but the execution was just, nah, not really good, I'd say. Here's season 9. This one's kind of also divisive in a way. Like, some people say this is the season where SpongeBob kind of started to step up its game. You know, some people still say it's not a very good season. I mean, most people acknowledge the second half, but hate on the first half. I mean, I'll get to that in a minute. And for some reason, we don't have the episodes on the inside this time. And also, the disc holder for disc 4 is broken. So, gotta get a new case for this at some point. They don't tell you what's on each disc for this one. All you have is just a list of episodes on the back. What are some of my favorites? I like Extreme Spots, honestly. Gary's New Toy. Lessons to Milkshake. I like, what else? Safe Deposit Crabs, Plankton's Pet. Let's see what else we have. Pineapple Invasion I thought was interesting. Same with Sharks vs. Pods. The Whole Tooth I thought was nice. Some other pretty good ones in this season. Here's season 10. The shortest season of SpongeBob. Yeah. It only has 11 episodes. I remember looking up why it was only 11 episodes, but I forgot. If anyone knows why it was only 11 episodes, let me know in the comments. And again, it doesn't say what's on each disc. It says the episodes on the back and no episodes on the inside. It's just 2 discs because there's only 11 episodes. This is another solid season of SpongeBob in my opinion. Some of my favorites would include, well, definitely Mimic Madness. That's a highlight of this season. Same with Feral Friends. That's another good one. Krusty Catering I like the concept of that one. You know, Mr. Krabs trying to sell Krabby Patties in a catering place, you know. I'm surprised it took him 10 seasons to come up with that kind of plot. I also like The Getaway too. I thought that was an interesting one. Same with Lost and Found. Yeah, there were some other ones here. Here's season 11, which is honestly one of my top 5 favorite seasons of the show, believe it or not. Yeah, personally, I do love the heck out of season 11. I do like the cover too on this one. You know, the whole Doodle Dimension thing. You even got Doodle Bob on the cover. Yeah, personally, I thought this season had a lot of really great and creative episodes. And this time they decided to list all the episodes on the inside. Thank goodness for that. So let's see. Like I said, I thought there were a lot of good episodes in this season. Like, Legends of Bikini Bottom, definitely. And then Doodle Dimension, where's that at? There it is. There's also Squid Noir. That was a really good one. High Sea Diving, I like. My Leg. That was a funny one. Mustard Oh Mine. You know, Plankton Paranoia. Girls Night Out. Bubble Town. Let's see, the Night Patty I thought was good. You know, I thought there were a lot of Karen's Virus. Yeah, I thought there were a lot of gems in this season, personally. If I can recommend at least one of the modern SpongeBob seasons to anyone, this would be the one I recommend. Like I said, one of my favorite seasons of the show. And then the last season of SpongeBob, currently out on DVD, season 12. I had to get this season a rewatch at some point. But from what I do remember, I did like the season as well. Also, they reused the back of Season 7. This time they added Patrick and a jellyfish. The jellyfish in? Hold on, wait. Was the jellyfish on the back of Season 7? Oh, no, it wasn't. So yeah, they just added the jellyfish. The inside. It was a SpongeBob's Big Birthday Blowout in this season. I really did like that episode. I will say, it's probably one of my favorite episodes of the show, believe it or not. Let's see what else. So SpongeBob in Random Land. Kind of like the visuals in that one. Kind of like I like Scribbin' in Clarinet Land because of the visuals. I forgot to mention that when I talk about Season 7. This is one of the episodes I like from this season. It just came on the top of my head. And of course, Hiccup Plague hasn't aired yet. Same with Patrick's Tantrum. And also there's Quarantine Crab, which hasn't aired yet. You probably can guess why that episode hasn't aired yet. Will they ever air? Who knows? Do you know? So those are all the season sets. When Season 13 comes out on DVD, I will get that. If you want to know my thoughts on Season 13 so far, I'm enjoying this season. My favorite episode is probably SpongeBob's Road to Christmas. I did really like that Christmas special. The only episode I haven't seen from Season 13 is Goofy Scoopers, because it hasn't aired yet in the US. I think it did air on a Russian website, from what I know. Yeah, hopefully it airs in the US soon. I heard it was a pretty solid episode, so I can't wait to check it out. Yeah. Like I said before, I do like every season of SpongeBob, personally. Very hot take, I know, but I like the series as a whole. But I'm not gonna deny that the first 3 seasons are definitely the best seasons of the show. But I still think there are a lot of great episodes from seasons 4 and onwards. So just my opinion. You know, we're all allowed to have different opinions. We're not all to follow the same opinion like a sheep, you know? Just saying. Now let's go on to compilation DVDs I have. So the first SpongeBob compilation DVD that I own is Nautical Nonsense and Sponge Buddies. 10 Seaworthy Stories. And this was my very first SpongeBob DVD. So yeah, I've had this for years and years and years and years and years. It's been through a lot. The episodes we have on here are Ripped Pants, SB129, Texas, The Graveyard Shift, Something Smells, Jellyfishing, Dying for Pie, Wormy, Fun, and Club SpongeBob. Open it up. There's the disc. Let's see, what's my favorite episode on this season? So yeah, what's my favorite episode on this DVD? Maybe Graveyard Shift? I don't know. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I actually do like Wormy. I know a lot of people don't like that one either, but I don't know. I kind of did like it. I mean, a lot of people talk about the infamous butterfly close-up. Surprisingly, that never actually scared me as a kid. I don't know why, but it never did. And now we have Sponge for Hire, 8 Wet and Wacky Tales. Surprisingly, this DVD doesn't have Help Wanted on here. You'd think that there would since it says Sponge for Hire, but it doesn't. So the episodes we have on here are Krusty Krab Training Video, Can You Spare a Dime, Missing Identity, Krabby Land, Wet Painters, New Student Starfish, Midlife Crustacean, of course a band episode, just many of you guys know, and the camping episode. I think Wet Painters is my favorite episode from this DVD. Yeah. Disc, the SpongeBob mopping the floor. And then the last SpongeBob compilation DVD that I have is SpongeBob versus the Big One. This is another one I've had for years and years and years. The episodes we have on here are SpongeBob SquarePants vs. the Big One, A Life in a Day, Sun Bleached, Giant Squidward, No Nose Nose, Patty Caper, and Plankton's Regular. Let's see, my favorite one might be SpongeBob vs. the Big One. I did kind of like that special, I think, from what I remember of it. It's been a while since I've seen it. But yeah, I like A Life in a Day and Patty Caper, so. As I mentioned previously when I talked about Season 6. Yeah. This case is very loose. I don't know, I might have to get a replacement case for this. You can see there. We'll see. One thing I forgot to mention is special features. We have Plankton Special Sinister Commentary. He commentates over SpongeBob vs. the Big One, which I honestly really like that special feature. I always thought it was funny. I used to watch it all the time. So yeah. Only 3 compilation DVDs. I mean, I have thought about getting more in the future. Like, one I do want to get is The Adventures of SpongeBob SquarePants. That has all the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy episodes. I want to get that in the future. I might get some other ones. I might go for a complete SpongeBob compilation DVD collection. I mean, it's not really a priority, but it's something I've thought about. Now let's get on to the movies. So now we're on the movies. Of course, we have the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. The movie itself triumphs, said A.O. Scott from the New York Times. This is the original release for the movie. I've had this for years and years and years. Again, kind of repeat myself now, but yeah. I like how the case is all yellow. And then there's a disc. This did get a re-release in 2008, I believe. But, you know, I have the OG one. It's been through a lot. Here, let me show you the disc. Probably a little scratchy. It's very hard to do this with one hand. Oh, is it scratchy? Can you even tell? Hey, look, there's me. I don't know if you guys can tell if it's all scratchy, but this dude's been through a lot, I will say. Put on top of the compilation DVDs. And then we have the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. I know some people weren't fans of this movie, but personally I did like it though. I thought it was a decent movie. I think the first half of the movie could have been made its own separate movie. It's kind of a missed opportunity not to make the whole plot the first half of the movie. Second half though I did still think was good, but you know, I really liked the first half a little more than the second half. Yeah, the whole movie itself I thought was decent. And I liked the CGI animation. And now we have the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. Again, a lot of people weren't fans of this movie either, but again, I thought it was a decent movie. The first one's still my favorite one out of the three, but I did like Sponge on the Run and Sponge Out of Water, personally. And I like the CGI animation in this one as well. That's one thing people seem to agree on, is that the CGI animation is pretty cool. And that's it for the SpongeBob DVDs that I own. Now, let's talk about the games. So now we're getting into the games portion of the video. We're going to start off with the standalone SpongeBob games, and we're going to go in order. So we'll start off with SpongeBob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman for the GameCube. I mentioned in my GameCube collection video that I know a lot of people didn't like this game and it gets a lot of trash, but I thought it was a decent enough game. Again, not one of the best SpongeBob games, I would say, but I didn't think it was that bad, personally. The disc and manual. And now, the big SpongeBob game. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I mean, do I really need to say anything about this game? I mean, what can I say about this game that hasn't been said already? You know, it's a very good SpongeBob game. I mean, it's a great SpongeBob game. I mean, do I need to add this conversation? Someday I hope to do a Let's Play on it. Maybe this year I'll do a Let's Play on this game, I don't know. I don't have Rehydrated. Like I mentioned before, I wanted to get it on GameCube. I mean, not GameCube, I get it on Switch, but the Switch version I heard wasn't very good, so I never bothered picking it up. Hope the Switch version of SpongeBob's Cosmic Shake is good, because I want to pick that up. We'll see. And the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Another great SpongeBob game. I probably don't need to say much about this one. It's probably nothing new I can add to the conversation that's been said already. You got tack on the insert there, and then the disc. And now we have Creature from the Krusty Krab on PS2. Haven't played much of this game, unfortunately, because I don't really play my PS2 as much as my other systems, because I've always been like a Nintendo guy, you know. Eventually I want to rebuy this on the GameCube so I can get all the SpongeBob games on the GameCube. Yeah, we'll see. The disc and the manual. So unfortunately I can't really say much about this game, but from what I remember I did enjoy it. Yeah, I don't have Lights Camera Pants yet, but I will get it soon. And then the last standalone SpongeBob game I have is SpongeBob's Truth or Square on the DS. This was a childhood game of mine. I never beat it when I was a kid, but I did enjoy it. I don't know if it was actually like a good game or not, because I played when I was a kid. But some people I've heard say it was better than the console version. I mean, I'm not sure if that's true or not. You know, take that for. Sorry, a motorcycle went by. Yeah, I don't know if this game was actually good, but I heard it was better than the console version, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. Yeah. The cartridge with SpongeBob's eye and manual. Now we move on to like the Nicktoons games. So we've got all 4 of the Nicktoons Unite games. Yeah. Now I've talked about these games on my channel before. I did a Let's Play on all 4 of these games. And I do love the Nicktoons Unite series. Like, I think they are pretty underrated games. I mean, while the first one hasn't really aged all that well, I still think it was a solid enough game, but the other games kind of were an improvement. I still say Attack of the Toybots was my favorite one in the series. I think a lot of people will agree with that. Yeah. If you want to hear more of my thoughts on these games, check out my Nicktoons Unite Saga Let's Play. Yeah. And then we have well, there goes the other games. We have Nicktoons MLB. Think of Space Jam, but with Nickelodeon characters and Spaceball. And it's alright. I mean, it's not like the greatest baseball game ever made, but for what it is, it's okay. Might be better off with the Xbox 360 version, because I think that has better gameplay. And it does have better graphics, I will say. Yeah. It was also released on the DS and the 3DS, I believe. The 3DS version adds Jimmy Neutron and Monkey Quest character as playable characters. Don't know why Jimmy wasn't playable in the console version. Oh well. Now for the 2 games that I dropped, we have Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix for the Nintendo Switch. This is a very solid kart racer in my opinion. I did really enjoy this game. I don't have the first one, but I heard it wasn't very good, so I never picked it up. I don't really plan on picking it up anytime soon, because this one's just so much better, so I think I'm satisfied with just having this one. And then we have the last game here, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, which I've done a few videos of on the channel. And then we started my DLC ideas series for this game. Hopefully next week I'll start that. But yeah. I don't care what anybody says. I thought this was a fun game. And I did really enjoy playing this one. You know, a lot of people are trashing on it, but I thought it was fun. You know, don't at me. I'm chilling. And those are all the games. And now, let's show off the other forms of merchandise that I have, SpongeBob. So here's a bunch of SpongeBob, you know, action figures, plushes, and some other forms of toys that I have. I probably have more somewhere, but I couldn't find them. I know one particular that I couldn't find. Well, I'll mention that in a second. Yeah, let's get started here. So here we have this Indiana Jones style SpongeBob with a boomerang. And then there's this, I think it's like a candle, like a birthday candle SpongeBob that you put on your birthday cakes. Here's this karate SpongeBob. Most of these came from like McDonald's and Burger King and whatnot. And then here's this soccer SpongeBob. I think it's soccer. Push them down like that. And then there's this SpongeBob figure. It's kind of dirty, but oh well. And this little SpongeBob figure. I'm trying to get that jellyfish on his head. Then we have this SpongeBob in Sandy's outfit. And you press it on like that and remove his face. And upside down, completely upside down. At least if I can get his face right up. Can I get his face right up, please? Can I? Yeah, that's good. Perfect. And here's like a Tony Hawk SpongeBob. Life's as extreme as you want to go. Woo! Yeah. Oh, whoops. I knocked over some of my toys. Mommy, I made a big mess. And then here we have this other SpongeBob. Now here's a SpongeBob in the paddy wagon. He's like Hey, wanna ride? And then we have SpongeBob's pineapple. And here's a Gary. His eye stalk's kind of awkward. Yeah. Such as extreme as you want to make it again. Woo! No. Gary doesn't talk. Except in sleepy time. Now for the Patrick stuff. We have this Patrick figure. Press this button back here. Oh, god damn it. Press this button back here. He launches into the air. I have a Mr. Krabs one too, but that's the one I couldn't figure out where it was. I'm probably going to find it when I'm uploading this video. Guarantee it. Here's this Patrick with a shell phone. It could be the Magic Conch shell, I don't know. And then this other Patrick figure. Don't know what it does. Probably doesn't work anymore. But yeah, there's that. And then there's this Patrick thing. I don't know what this is exactly. You can push this thing up and down. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Let me know in the comments below if you just happen to know what this is. Because I don't know what it is. And we have Sandy here. Another little candle, not candle, birthday cake piece. She's sitting on a half of an orange. I guess use your imagination. I guess it can be that way. And this other Sandy figure, you move her arms. Now for Squidward stuff, we have Squidward and sports stuff going on here. He's got a tennis racket. Oh no, the Squidward plush. He's got a tennis racket, ping pong paddle, jellyfish net, and I believe that's a little cross stick. And then this other Squidward toy, you can move his body, or you can move his legs, stuff like that. You got a square head. And then this Plankton one with Neptune's crown stuck on his hand. What you have to do is spin this thing. Probably have to, if you spin this thing and his legs stop moving. Hold on. Let's see if he'll do it. Yeah, see? It doesn't work that well. It's a little toy, but it's cool. So I got my SpongeBob plush there, and my Man Sponge plush. And there's a Patrick and Squidward, who decided to fall for some reason. SpongeBob, would you be quiet? I'm trying to play my clarinet. What's a clarinet? Oh, barnacle heads. I'm thinking of making Squidward a manager for SpongeBob and Patrick in a PCW. Let me know if I should do that. It's something that I've thought about. Yeah, those are all the toys. And of course we have my SpongeBob meme calendar. Running from your responsibilities, like, yeah, that. Yeah, can't forget that. And that is my entire SpongeBob collection, everybody. Like I said before, huge fan of the show and pretty much anything to do with SpongeBob. Just like Mario, I'm a huge fan of Mario and pretty much anything to do with Mario. So yeah, I'll continue to love this show until the day I die. Yeah. If I ever have more SpongeBob stuff, I will be sure to show it off to you guys. An updated video. So yeah. Oh shoot. I almost forgot. There's one other thing I have to show off. That's this SpongeBob ornament. Yeah, sponge ball. Yeah. There we go. That's more like it. Hey, guess what, guys? I found the Mr. Krabs toy I was telling you guys about. So you press the button like with Patrick and boom, launch him into the air. Thank God I found that. I was gonna be so mad if I upload a video and I then find them. I'm gonna put them. Okay, put them. Oh, Gary. Starts with G. Yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's gonna wrap things up here. So let me know in the comments below your top 5 favorite SpongeBob episodes. And if you by any chance have a favorite episode from each season, what's your favorite episode and why? You know, let me know. I'd like to know. But yeah, that's all I have to say here. So stop me and hit the road. That's gonna be it for today's video. Did you like it? You did? Give me a solid and punch the like button below like a piece of dough. And if this is your first time on this channel and you like what you saw and want to come back for more, hit that subscribe button to become a member of the Pizza Man Mario Party today. Share it around with your friends. your boyfriends, your girlfriends, or whoever you want to share with. Hit that bell and turn on notifications so you can be the first one to see all upcoming videos. Have a bit of time, leave a comment. So until next time, it's your boy Mike, signing off. So, peace out, y'all. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And of course, Happy New Year.